Welcome, guys. Hey, we're here. It is April 21st. See you guys in the comment section. What's up, Ren? What's up, Connor? What's up, Gavin? How you doing, man? Gavin, haven't seen you in a while. You're still on our leaderboard, though, for our trivia with 0, but still, you're up there. All right. What's up, Connor and Ren? Okay. Anyways, we are here with a very special guest today. The special guest is my stepfather. Mark Sharpley. Let me show him real quick. Here we go. Where is he? Right there. All right. Now, if you notice, he's white. I'm black. Let's get over it. Calm down, guys. But Mark Sharpley here is a 25-year coach vet. Is that about right? 25 years?
I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't count too much.
It's a quarter century. That's pretty awesome.
It's a long time.
He's won more than 400 games in his career. A lot more than 400 games now. And then he's won, was it 3 state championships?
4.
4 state championships. Yeah, 4. My bad. And
well, actually, the players won 4 championships. I was there for the ride.
All right, so 4 state championships. He coaches the girls team now and the boys team. So he coaches 2 teams at the same exact time. And then he was the 2001 Coach of the Year, 2003, 2005, and 2008 Coach of the Year. Were you Coach of the Year more times than that? Those are the ones that I found.
I think that's probably right. Yeah.
So my question is, what happened all the other years? You weren't trying?
Yeah, I think I'm getting worse maybe as time goes on. They say you're supposed to get better, but yeah, no, I don't. Just playing different teams. I think we've moved up some divisions, so I think that's changed some things too.
Well,
so, yeah.
he's a Hall of Fame coach, and I'm proud to have him as my stepdad. And let's begin the show with our quote of the day. We got success can't be forced. All right, success can't be forced. I don't know what I think about this one because, man, I want to force it on y'all. I really, really want to force it, but you really can't. It's all about like what you guys want in the end. Got anything about that one? Which is it's whatever you guys want in the end. So it's up to us just to like kind of open the gym door for you, or it's up to me to write that book for you. But if you want it, it's on you.
No, good quote. It's a great quote. Actually, Academy Award winner, I can't remember her name, has that quote. But yeah, it's something that we all aspire to, we all want, but we don't always get it. So yeah, it's a good quote.
Let's see who said it real quick. You can't force success is by. Oh, I can't find it. Sorry. I gave it a go.
You did.
I typed it in.
It was good.
All right. So, yes, you can't force success. So make sure that you guys do your part. Starting with the elementary school workouts, we're here flying along. All right, we have shell drill. That's with 5 people on the inside, 5 people on the outside. Defensive free throw box out. Lots of cones is our dribbling drill with 5 or 4 cones in front of you. You go in between them with side, then cross as fast as you can with right and left hand, then in and out between legs behind the back, and then scissor dribbles and push. That's a very, very complicated one to describe. We have on-count quick dribbles. When I say 5 or 6 or 7, whatever number that I say, you're either going to do between the legs and then pause, or behind the back and then pause. You're going to rotate between those two. Lane slides, going back and forth, however many times that we say, but make sure that you use your strong side leg first. And then post big seal to score. That's if the ball gets rotated to the top, and the post player is being guarded by someone close to him, you swing your arm and your leg over them to post big. All right, now I'm going to talk about the first one, the shell drill. And let's watch this real quick. I know you guys think that you know the shell drill, but y'all don't know the shell drill. Anyways, here we are with this stuff right here. So these are your spots. All right, knowing your spots is pretty simple. All right, let's move that. Is that Conor McGregor? All right, and if you're guarding a player in the corner, you want to be on this line right there. All right, you want to be on this line and halfway in between the line. And then you want to step behind the line. So that's your spot. All right? And you have to understand that that's your spot. All right? For the other person, if you're right here, it's the same exact thing. All right? So if you're on this line, halfway in between, and then a step behind that spot. And then for this denial person, they put their hand up in the passing lane. All right, and you want to be in those spots to make sure that you guys are blocking off all these angles to drive, like dissuading this person to drive. But as they pass the ball to this person, I don't know, can I make the lines disappear? I have no clue. Someone told me to use this. It's okay though. But what you want to do is you want to have everyone rotate accordingly so that this person is now in the passing lane halfway in between. This person is on the ball and this person is halfway in between. But these two people need to sprint again on this line, halfway in between, and then one step below. This guy too, on this line, halfway in between, one step below. And for these two guys, they should be on the center line. Unless they're guarding a really, really bad shooter, they can maybe play off slightly this way. Or if they're guarding a really, really good shooter, they can play off this way. Or a great offensive player on this side or whatever, right? But on the middle line should be their goal. So if anyone drives, they're there to help outside of the lane line. He's there to drop down. All right, so being in your spot, just doing the shell drill should basically be enough. All right, for any like top player or for any top team, if you guys can all do it like on a string. All right, so make sure that you guys are in your spots and doing what you need to do. What is this? I think I remember in like 5th grade we were in a tournament and was there. Wow, impressive! John. Oh yeah, Mark Shapley came to Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes.
Right?
When you guys played Scottsdale.
He saw you guys play in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
John added lots of cones to my 6:30 a.m. workouts. Oh, nice job. Just keep forgetting to post. Stop forgetting to post your videos. All right. And then we're going to talk about the other one too. The next drill that we were going to talk about was the defensive free throw box outs. All right. Now we have our philosophy on it, but Mark wants to share something with you guys about it.
One of the things, if your teams get beat or you get beat on it a few times and someone's yelling at you to check out, make sure you check out. The key thing is, if you're the bottom people, is that you're really, that's your only focus. And the first thing is, obviously it's the contact, but even like with talking about that shell drill, the more quick first steps that you can make that are positive steps, not negative steps or pause steps, are absolutely beneficial, whether you're in the shell or whether you're in any drill, but especially when you're checking out on the free throw line. And then we always have our guards, the ones that obviously check out the shooter, and then our guards rebound down to make sure we get those rebounds on the free throws. So.
And boxing out on free throws is huge. Okay, I know for me that's where I love to be a disruptor when I'm on the offensive end, because if I can get a rebound, that's like 2 extra points that we weren't supposed to have. All right, and boxing out is actually a very, very hard thing to do because we're even, and you're not at an angle where it's like against you, it's just even. And so the guy on the top actually has more of a chance if you can put your hand and your foot over theirs to get the rebound. So it's a very, very dangerous spot to be in for the defensive boxing out people. Make sure that you pinch on one side, box out the shooting on the other side, make sure that you're matched up correctly. And again, your foot over their foot, your hand over their hand, and it's extremely important. So make sure that you guys do it. Homework. All right, let's see the homework posted. So I know I saw a few videos posted. I don't see you guys tagging them though. Make sure you guys put them on the playlist, okay? In the playlist so that we can see what you guys are doing, because that's how everyone is going to see it. So basically, if you don't do the playlist, you can. It's like doing your homework and then just leaving it at home. All right. You did it. Great job. But like, you get no credit for it. So get the credit. And again, just like our coins, it's worth something. It's of value, and you create the value. But if you don't put the coin out there, you don't get your bread. All right. So put your worth out there so that you guys can earn something, so you guys can spread the word, and so you guys can like basically do something special. All right. Anyway, so post the homework. All right. Next up, we got picture of the day. The picture of the day. I forgot to go through my list of stuff to do beforehand. It's my bad. Mute phones was one of them. All right. Our image of the day is Carl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards. All right. 2 things that they have in common. 1 thing, they both have the word Anthony in their names. 2 things is they're both the number 1 picks. And of course, they also play for the Wolves, so three things. All right. Right now, Anthony Edwards is going through like his rookie year, ups and downs. But he has Karl Anthony Towns there to help him out with all the pressures that are involved with it being the number one pick. And in your life, you're going to be stuck either on the bottom, in the middle, or on the top. All right, no matter what. And each spot is scary because if you're on the bottom, dude, you're almost off the team. But I mean, the positives is that like that you're hungrier. If you're in the middle, you're the forgotten person. No one's there to pump you up. Oh, hey, come on, buddy, you can do it. And no one's there to give you praise. And if you're on the top, it's just as much pressure. Think about all the teams that you guys have even thought about for a second where you were like, man, I'm the best person on this team. This team sucks. I hate this team. That means that you gave into the pressure. You should be happy when you're the best person on the team. You should be like, I want to be the best person on the team. I want the game to come through me. Again, when I played against those semi-pro guys last Friday, I was like, yo, we have me. I didn't really think that I could do it, but I was like, that's just how I think. I don't care if I'm going against like freaking like, I don't know, monsters. We have me, we have a chance. So start thinking that way and then don't let the pressure get to you and accept the pressure in every single way, even accept your failures. All right, anything on that one?
Well, just the positive thoughts from throughout on all three levels, whether you're at the low end or the middle end or the high end. The more positive you stay, the more great things are going to happen for you.
That makes sense. All right, Mark, we have to pay the bills real quick, okay? Give us a second. And we're back. Okay.
That was quick.
That was a really, really quick commercial break. We don't have to pay that many bills.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Most commercial breaks are like 8 minutes long.
Right.
This is a great station. Thank you guys for tuning in. All right. We have next our middle school workouts. This is favorite underdog one-on-one, last second shots, weave rebounds, athletic spin to reverse, pick and roll, retreat, then beat, ball drop layup. For ball drop layup, we've been doing it on the Vertimax lately. When you drop the ball, don't take a negative step. Retreat, then beat. That's if they double team you hard with the big guy. If it's with the small guy, it's retreat and pass. With the big guy, you retreat and then beat toward the big guy's way so he can block the guy that was trying to guard you. Athletic spin to reverse is our in and out between the leg spin to air reverse. I do that only to teach you guys the in and out. Or only to teach you guys between the legs, or only to teach you guys to spin, or only to teach you guys to reverse. You don't need to do all four together, but I know if I tell you to do all four together, you'll practice for an hour. As opposed to me telling you any one of those things, you'll practice for 2 minutes. So that's why I involve them all. John is getting sponsors now. Exactly, dude. Oh, yeah, Gavin, you haven't been here lately, dude. Yo, we're getting bigger and bigger time, man. We even have Mark Sharpie on the show. All right, weave rebounds is with 3 different rebounders throwing the ball off the backboard to each other on opposite sides and kind of juggling their efforts. Last second shots, practicing it off the dribble, off the catch, and off a baseline cut, off the move. And you can get your parents to help you out with the last one and count down. And then the last one is favorite underdog one-on-one. This is a very, very important game. I love this game because it's right in their face. All right, and basically the favorite sprints 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, while the underdog shoots the ball from the elbow, and then they play one-on-one. Every shot that he shot from the elbow that he made is his lead. So he can potentially win the entire game. The game is to 11, and then whoever wins, wins. This is your chance to beat a player who's better than you, or it's your chance to shut a player up and say, I'm so much better than you. I was tired, gave you a lead, you had the ball, and I still kicked your butt. So I love those drills. All right, let's move on to high school.
Yep. Sorry, I didn't interrupt.
Oh, you're all right.
On the last second shots, the thing that came to mind is the Gonzaga in the Final Four, the last second shot where it's just beyond half court.
It's a good shot.
But when they interviewed Few after the game, and he said, I knew it was going in because he practices it all the time. And he makes it all the time. But he makes it all the time because he practices it all the time. So you just never know when that opportunity is going to happen, and so you got to be ready.
Hey, I remember all those shots that Dwayne Wade made, like in his day. He would make the craziest shots. Same with Michael Jordan. And people that knew them were like, no, 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 no. It's all the time. He's doing this stuff. It's all the time. Like, we're not surprised at all. It's just not a circus shot. If it is, he's a clown, okay? This is his game.
Right.
And yeah, so practice those things so you guys can become amazing.
Well, there's the one too. I mean, in this way beyond, but I'm sure there were Laker fans. But when Magic hit that baby hook,
that's actually one of our things that we're talking about.
Yeah, when he hit that hook, and then the next trip down, Bird kind of did a walk up shot to get Worthy up the court, and then they threw it. And then Bird could get that shot off in the corner.
He almost made it.
And he almost made it. And when it missed, he went to Pat Riley and looked right at him. He goes, "I can't believe you left me that open."
No, hey, if you have a signature shot, whether it be the baby hook or that corner fade, man, you know it's going in. And both those guys were huge at it, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up, we got story time. And pay attention to the story. If I talk too low in this, my apologies. Here you go. There are no just this one-time events. Each chance you're faced with adversity, you're teaching yourself this is what we do when faced with a challenge. The hurdles only get bigger, so be willing to go through it now or to forever get further behind. All right, so there isn't a such thing as just this one time. All right. For me, what I notice is the kids that don't slide down the slide are the kids that they screw up in life. I'm not saying that everything hinges on that one moment, but a lot does. And the parents that allow that kid to just go up there and just be like, hey, let him be scared. It's okay. It's only the dark. It's only this. No, because then it's your time to be a parent to me. Or if it's you guys going through something, it's your time to be brave right then. Because the stakes are so low that if you fail, who cares? You're not going to die. I mean, just like you might on the slide, but still. It's not that dangerous. But if they don't solve that, then they're going to grow up. And now when they're 12, now the hard thing is like talking to the girl. That's way harder. And then when they're 18, well, now the hard thing is like speaking up in class. Okay, then they didn't do it there. It just got bigger, right? Now, when they're 23, now the hard thing is living by themselves. Or the job interview when they're 25. And if they're still scared, like the little kid was scared when he went down the slide, they're screwed. All right? So solve your hurdles right now. And basketball is a great chance to do that stuff because, again, the stakes are low. Even though you want to win that game so badly, it doesn't matter if you lose. So go for it right now. All right. I like the new story time format. I'm glad. You got anything about that one?
Well, we had a really solid assistant coach. He's actually from San Jose. His name is Maurice Moore. He kind of does what John does now in Dallas. And the years that he was at JA, Jefferson Academy, he always told our kids, and I've always kept this, is through adversity, really the only really thing is how you respond. And so if you evaluate, when things go bad or, hurdles happen, and then you respond maybe a way you wished you wouldn't have or wished you should have, and then you evaluate that, that's how you start overcoming those hurdles for the next hurdle, because they're always there. They're constantly always there. So it's kind of,
sadly, right?
Yeah, it's how you respond. So, yeah.
Hey, all this is practice for the future, guys. Practice for the future. All right, last up, where we have the hook shots coming up here, is the high school stuff. Told you we had the running hook shots. That's
nice.
So crazy. He did not know that. Did you know that?
I
sent you the script, but you didn't read it.
You sent me the script. I read it, but I didn't. That last second shot is what
all right, so partner passing. That's dribble pass, right, with either hand, or dribble cross pass, dribble cross, dribble cross between the legs behind your back, and then behind the back passes and things like that. But you're going with the partner and trying to push each other very, very, very fast. Football catch, make sure that you can throw right and left-handed, full court, high passes, high arcing passes, and then catching it off either the bounce or from the air, no dribbling it to a layup. All that stuff is coordination, timing, and being a football player. We happen to have a football player in the audience right now. We have a couple of them. Let me see. Blake Bastani, he is a wide receiver. Am I correct? And then we have Gavin Dodge is a quarterback. And Gavin's dad played football at Yale. Is that correct? Some smart school. Yeah. The football players, they're probably better at just timing. And I played a lot of it after school and things like that. I don't do it all because Sunday one. I did the book for today. Good job. Make sure that you're continually doing the book. I heard Ren Marchetti. I heard that Joel is using my book sort of, and his practices. All right, hey, that's what I want to do to more programs and more programs. I want them all to be using the book to some extent, and that will make sure that all their stuff is like used basically. Sideline out of bounds to seal. That's just putting your hand over their hand, foot over their foot, just same as our defense rebounds for the box outs on the free throws. But then this time you booty bump them. You wait until the ball's passed as a bounce pass. Pass it from your knee to inbound the ball. Taking a charge. We talked about that last week. Running hook shots. I love to practice that one, especially the last second one by Magic Johnson. And the hook series with D is off the backboard catch, diagonal to the basket so that you keep both your shoulders in straight line towards your defense so you can hook shot over them. And if they push you off, you keep your inside foot planted so that that's your anchor foot, and then you don't shoot until you get back because you have 3 long seconds to shoot your shot straight up and straight down. Don't shoot a fadeaway shot on this. And then if they come on your side trying to chest up, you rip through, take their head off with your elbow, and then score on the opposite side with the opposite hand. All right, what do we have here? Yes, he is. Nice. And he spelled Joel wrong. Learn to spell. I'm just joking. But he was the third string, then quit, and mostly just ran track. Hey, he did more than you did. Screw you, kid. All right. Next up, we have our trivia for the day. All right, so we have a record 5 people here. It's not really a record. I think our record was like 20 at the beginning of the pandemic. But our record lately, 5 people in on this trivia question. You can see the list right there. Finn Kaufman is at 7. Whoever wins for the month gets a coin. All right, I will mail it to you, or if Connor wins, I'll just give it to you. All right, 7 to 3 to 1 to 0 to 0. I told you guys at noon today, if you happen to like sneak on, it's from the what was it from the 2016 NBA Finals?
Yes.
Between LeBron James and Steph Curry, and there was other players on the court, of course, too, right? I believe so. At some point in time.
Some guys.
All right. Now, I have 4 questions for you guys, but I'm only going to pick one of them. Did you have a favorite question? Which one? The first? No. Don't say it. Don't want them Googling yet. The first one, the second one, the third one, or the fourth one? Which one do you?
I like them all.
You like them all?
Because I think I'll struggle with all of them. Let's have them vote.
All right, you guys, I have 4 questions here. Which question should I ask for the trivia question? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Put your votes in there right now, and then you guys will pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which question do you guys want? And it's about that game. It's about the end of the game, actually, specifically. So you guys didn't have to watch the entire game. All right, anyone? 1, 2, 3, or 4? All right, maybe I should just go with the first person that responds. All right, first person that responds. I ain't using Google. I like it. The first person that responds. I don't think that you can use Google. Pick 3. 3 it is. All right. 3 it is. We're going to ask question number 3. So let me tell you the other questions first. These are not the trivia questions for the day. These are not. All right. The first question, which is not the trivia question for today, is who did LeBron James block in the last minutes of that game? The answer to that, you can answer that if you want. The second question that I'm not going to ask, who was defending Curry during his second to last possession while they were down by 3 still? And it's a player that switched out on him. And he defended him extremely well. Surprising. It was like, what? And then the fourth question I'm not going to ask is who took the Golden State Warriors' last shot of regulation? All right, those are not the questions. All right, those are not the questions. But here we go. 3. Here's the trivia question today. Good luck, you guys. And I'll answer all the other ones later. You can answer them now. It doesn't matter. All right. Here's the question for today. Who made Cleveland's last field goal in that game? Who made Cleveland's last field goal during the 2016 NBA Finals 7th game? Yes, Iguodala was correct for the guy he blocked. Kevin Love was the guy guarding him. Mo Spates was the guy who made the last shot, or he shot the last shot. That's awesome. But the real question is, who made Cleveland's last field goal? And who do we have here first? Blake Bastani. Wow. And you guys see it on the screen who was first, so no arguments on that one. All right, Blake Bastani. You can say that's you, Finn, if you want, but we all see it. But it's on the screen. I'm so sorry. Hey, you won, Blake Bastani. So I'm about to up you right now. And you guys know when the show ends, you guys, I already updated the list. All right, but great job understanding all the other questions, too. I mean, dang. You guys really, really knew that game. Anyways, one of the most epic games in the history of basketball.
I'm thinking maybe guys can get like a half a point for getting some of those other ones right.
We ain't got no room for half a point, man.
Those are some good answers.
No, these guys are money.
Yeah.
Hey, with the history of hoops, man, like we went through it the other day, I think, and like the average hoop lover knows 90% of these things on this page. Like if you look through the list, it's like you've seen all these things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and when you see someone who like doesn't know basketball, you're like, you have no chance.
Right.
If you've never even heard of this stuff, it's like you think that you're a citizen of the United States, but you don't even know who George Washington is. I mean, like history is not everything, but it's huge. All right, because you have to know where to come from, where to go to. I need to get on a computer that I'm pretty sure it's faster. Hey, it's okay. Hey, we have a barn burner here to finish up the month between Blake and Finn, but the rest of you guys spoiled their party. All right. Last thing that we're gonna talk about is the movie time here. All right. This is Hardball. Mark looked through the list. He said he hasn't seen any of these movies.
No, I've
seen this one.
I have not seen this one.
You haven't seen this one? Okay,
No,
so Creed. You saw Creed?
I saw Creed.
Okay, Creed was one.
I
and
saw
then what's the other one?
Fish that.
The Fish That Saved
Pittsburgh.
I have not seen that one.
I've got some trivia for that one as well. There's
Oh,
some
none of us have seen it. It's a first grade movie.
Pretty interesting things about that movie too.
What you got? You got the trivia right now?
Yeah.
Throw it at us. What you got?
All right. So, well, it's not. I'm going to give you the answers, so I'm not asking you
Fair
questions.
enough.
But a real famous globetrotter played in the movie. Probably the most famous globetrotter played in the movie.
Oh, I know this answer.
It is
Meadowlark Lemon.
Meadowlark Lemon. Yeah.
I haven't even seen the movie. I can just name the famous globetrotter.
And then there was a Laker.
A Laker.
A Laker guard that played with Magic that was in the movie, and he actually married someone on the movie, but they were never in the movie at the same time.
Oh, okay. And then I would say Michael Cooper.
No.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Guard.
A guard. I don't know.
Early years for Magic. Norm Nixon.
Years. Norm Nixon. I would not have guessed.
And
he was in this.
He married Debbie Allen, and then the last one is when they cast the movie. You know, because they were all the fish who saved Pittsburgh, so it was a zodiac thing. An astrologer helped the team get better, and so all of the cast had to be Pisces.
Interesting. That's very, very random.
There you go for the fish who saved Pittsburgh.
Well, you guys, hey, the movie Hardball is our 8th grade movie, I believe, of the month. All right, so make sure that you watch this movie. You can sneak and watch it with your mom if you want, because there's a little love story twist, right? But you can also watch it with your dad because it's a hardcore movie. If you look at there, where like I think someone gets shot in the movie too, and then right below me, it's a heartwarming movie too. That dude who's pitching right now, he can't hear, which is why he has like hearing issues or something like that. So he puts on these things, so he's like listening to songs the entire time, and the song he listens to is "I Love It When You Call Me Big Papa." It's a Notorious B.I.G. song. He's a rapper, you know him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but so
I wonder if he times his pitches to the.
No, well, he was actually just dancing like this because like he was like about to be like nervous pitching, but then the guy put the earphones on him and he was like dancing, and then he just started striking out everyone. It was cool.
That's awesome.
It's a very cute movie. If you watch it, you will cry. All right. Anyways, that's our time for today. Don't forget the quote of the day is "Success can't be forced." All right. And then again, we're here with Mark Sharpley. Thank you for coming out.
Oh, thanks for having me. This was fun.
Yeah. You've been our one of our top 2 guests so far. We've only had 2.
We've only
you
had 2.
and Bryson.
So I probably was second behind Bryson. So.
It's all good. Anyway, you guys, make sure you guys do all the stuff in the book. All right. We got, again, signups on my on my end, we keep getting more and more players signed up to that one session. So hopefully I knocked it out the park. I'm getting gym time closely. He's trying to give me some more gym time, so we're doing things here. Make sure you guys do things on your end though too, okay? So that you guys are becoming the best possible basketball players that you guys can become. All right. Anyway, thanks for coming out, and thank you, Mark.
Thanks, John. Good luck, everyone.
All right, peace, everybody.